Science, Chemistry, Chapter Fiber to Fabric. Animal fibers. The common animal fibers are wool and silk. Wool is obtained from sheep, goat, yak, camel, llama, alpaca, etc. Silk is obtained from silkworm. So here are some pictures given for sheep, goat, yak, camel, llama, alpaca, silkworm. Now wool. Wool is obtained from the fleece, that is hair of sheep, goat, camel, yak, llama, alpaca and other animals. These animals have a thick coat of hair on their bodies because the hair traps air and air is a poor conductor of heat. So the hair keeps their body warm. The most common wool is sheep wool. Yak wool is common in Tibet and Ladakh. The wool obtained from Angora goats of Jammu Kashmir is soft wool used for making shawls. Camel hair is also used as wool. Llama and alpaca found in South America also yield wool. From fibers to wool. For obtaining wool, sheep are reared and then their hair is cut and processed into wool. Rearing and breeding of sheep. Sheep are reared in many parts of our country like Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttaranchal, Sikkim, Arunachal Pradesh, Haryana, Punjab, Rajasthan, Gujarat, etc. Sheep feed on grass and leaves. They are also fed with a mixture of pulses, corn, jowar, oil cakes, and minerals. In winter, sheep are kept indoors and fed on leaves, grain, and dry fodder. Some breeds of sheep have thick hair on their body which yield good quality wool in large quantities. They are selectively bred to get sheep of good breed. Processing fibers into wool. The processing of fibers into wool is done in 6 steps. The fleece, that is hair of the sheep, is removed from his body along with a thin layer of skin by using machines. This process is called shearing. The sheared skin with hair is washed in tanks to remove grease, dust, and dirt. This process is called scouring. The hairy skin is then sent to a factory where hairs of different textures are separated. This process is called sorting. The small fluffy fibers called burrs are separated from the hairs and again washed and dried. The fibers are then dyed in different colors. The fibers are then straightened, combed, and rolled into yarn. They are then spun and woven into fabric. This is the sheep rearing machine. Silk. Silk is obtained from silkworms. The rearing of silkworms for obtaining silk is called sericulture. Life history of silk moth. The female silk moth lays eggs which hatch into larvae called caterpillars or silkworms. The larva feeds on mulberry leaves and grows in size. Then it secretes fibers made of protein and weaves the fibers around itself completely and forms pupa. This covering is called cocoon. The pupa then develops into a young silk moth. The silk yarn that is thread, is obtained from the cocoon of the silk moth. The most common silk moth is the mulberry silk moth. So these are the male and female silk moths. Life history of silk moth. So first eggs, from there it grows to larva or caterpillar, then pupa or cocoon, then finally it grows to adult silk moth. And again it can lay the eggs. In this way the life cycle continues for silk moth. Life history of the moth. So first eggs, then it converts to caterpillar or larva, then pupa or cocoon, then cocoon with developing moth, and then final the adult silk moth, and then female silk moth with the eggs. So in this process the life cycle will continue. This is the example of mulberry tree. From cocoon to silk. Silk moths are reared and their cocoons are collected to get silk yarns, that is threads. Rearing of silkworms. The female silk moth lays eggs. The eggs are warmed to a suitable temperature. The eggs hatch into larvae called caterpillar or silkworms. The silkworms are kept in bamboo trays and feeds on mulberry leaves and grows in size. After 30 to 40 days, the silkworms stop eating and begins to spin cocoons. Inside the cocoon, the silkworm develops into silk moth. Processing of silk. The cocoons are collected and kept in sunlight or boiled or exposed to steam. The silk fibers separate out. The process of taking out fibers from the cocoons is called reeling. Reeling is done by machines. The silk fibers are then spun into threads and woven into silk cloth. So this is the process where it is shown that how from cocoon silk is made. Now rearing of silk moths. There are several pictures given how it is done. Now this is the processing of silk, how it is being processed, and finally the silk is made. So at the end we can see that the silk is made. Thank you. Please subscribe to my channel to get more updated videos of different subjects.